Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at 16 characters that were actually removed in Animal Crossing New Horizons that were added in an update for Animal Crossing New Leaf called the Welcome Amiibo Update. These are amiibo characters and they actually crossed over with other Nintendo games to make them, which is super cool. So if you guys are excited to check out this video and you want to see whether these characters might return in a future update, be sure to watch ahead and leave a like to show your support on this video. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Now I'm going to break these down into groups, and this is the first group that I'm going to look at. The top row is Splatoon based characters. So first of all we have Inkwell, who is of course based on a squid from Splatoon. He isn't of course an actual squid, he's an octopus villager, making him the 4th octopus character in the game, when in New Horizons we currently only have 3. Next we have Cece and Viche, who are based on Callie and Marie from Splatoon, the announcers and the famous pop stars from those games. I think they look super cute, and it's always good to see more squirrel characters. I really like the squirrels in Animal Crossing. So of course these are all based on Splatoon, and to get them you'd need to use a Splatoon related amiibo to get them in. So, you know, it wasn't possible for everyone to get them into their Animal Crossing New Leaf game, but if you did have the right amiibos you could unlock these guys. Sadly I never got to because I didn't have these amiibos, but to be fair you could use someone else's amiibo if you knew someone who was a collector. On the bottom row we have the Legend of Zelda characters, and I know so many people love these ones. I already did too. Again, sadly I didn't actually get them in my Animal Crossing New Leaf game, but I think they're really cool. First of all we have Ganon, who is of course a pig villager. Just like Ganon, he's a bit of a boar, a bit of a weird sort of pig creature thing. Then we have Medley, Wolflink, and Epona. I actually think Wolflink and Epona are some of the best designed villagers in the entire game, probably because they are very closely based upon the characters in The Legend of Zelda. Of course, they even all share the same names as those characters, unlike the top 3 characters, but I really like them. I think all these characters are really great. It was a bit of a shame that they were amiibo exclusive, but having crossover characters like this in the game was just really special in my opinion, and they had not done anything like this before. So all of these characters were pretty unique and definitely cool, and it was great to see them living on people's islands or towns back in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Now I'm going to go over the next set of characters, and these 3 characters were actually Japanese exclusive. Now Feline is kind of a minor exception to this. Feline of course is based on Monster Hunter, and to get Feline you'd need a Japanese Monster Hunter amiibo, but I believe if you could get hold of that amiibo in other places in the world you could summon Feline into your game. This wasn't the easiest thing to do of course, but it was possible. However, these next 2 characters, which are Holden and Philly, I believe were completely Japanese exclusive downloadable content, which is kind of bizarre to think of villagers as downloadable content, but they were. I'm pretty sure that Holden is from this stationery company in Japan and was kind of a crossover promotion for that, a company that makes glue and stationery products. And then you guys have probably seen the 7-Eleven Animal Crossing characters, the Animal Crossing items. Well, Philly is sort of an extension of that. Philly is an Animal Crossing 7-Eleven advertisement, which is actually quite funny. Now, the thing about these 2 characters is you couldn't actually have these guys live in your town/island back in Animal Crossing New Leaf. That just physically was impossible. However, you could actually have Feline live there, which was definitely really cool. So yeah, I really like these characters. I all think they're pretty interesting. And it was kind of sad that they were kind of exclusive to that part of the world. So not many people actually had these if you were outside of those places. And of course, you couldn't get Holden or Philly to actually live on your island. But you could get Feline, which was a very cool character. Now I'm going to talk about the Sanrio characters. We have Chai, Chelsea, Etoila. I'm pronouncing her name so wrong there. I know you guys will tell me in the comment section how I should be pronouncing it. Then we have Rilla. Yeah, I completely forgot her name there. I had a blank. We have Toby and then Marty, and these are of course based on the Sanrio franchise. These characters all super cute. You'll notice Rilla is basically a Hello Kitty sort of stan/character, and they're all based on these, and they come with a bunch of really cool Sanrio items and stuff. And these characters were actually recently added into Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. That's where I got these images from. So they're definitely really cool characters indeed, and perhaps some of the most popular in the entire Animal Crossing New Leaf game, because the Sanrio cards were so hard to get a hold of. I managed to get a hold of them myself, but I've since kind of given them away, so I pretty much can't get these characters if they do return to Animal Crossing New Horizons, because those cards were so rare, but I imagine if they did return at some point, they would make the cards easier to get again, which would definitely be really helpful. Now, something you might already know about these Sanrio characters is that if you scan their amiibos in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you can actually get these really cool posters for the characters. And these posters are especially cool because they actually reference some characters who aren't in Animal Crossing New Horizons currently. For example, Cap'n, Lottie, and also Digby, which is really cool. And it's a shame that not many people will get hold of these items because the Sanrio cards are just so rare. Not many people have them, to be honest with you. And if you do have them, I'm not sure you want to bring them out just to get these posters, but you can do that, and the posters are definitely really cool. I love these posters so much. I managed to get them myself in the game when I did have the Sanrio cards. So they're definitely a pretty cool collectible item in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And this kind of suggests to me that these characters could return in the future. I don't know how they would integrate them into the game. Maybe they would even be downloadable content, because they've done that with Pocket Camp, similar things to that, where villagers will come in at special times with updates. So maybe they will add some new villagers with updates. It certainly does seem possible that the Sanrio characters at the very least could return. I don't know about the crossover characters. They might need to get permission to use characters from other games, though it is all Nintendo, so I don't think that would really be the case. But either way, it might be a bit more complicated than adding these Sanrio characters in. Either way, I certainly hope they do come back to Animal Crossing New Horizons because they're just so cool. Finally, I want to talk about a potential new crossover that we know is happening, but could we see a Mario villager come into Animal Crossing New Horizons? It certainly seems possible. If they did all of these characters that are crossovers, maybe we could see a villager that's based on the Mario series when we see this Mario crossover in March. This will be an event happening, I believe, on March 10th for Mario Day. So that's really cool, and I'm kind of hoping they do add a crossover character. It does seem like a bit of a shot in the dark, but you never know with Animal Crossing. I personally didn't expect any of these crossover characters when the Welcome Amiibo update came out so long ago now. So who knows if we could see something similar with Animal Crossing New Horizons. That'd certainly be really great. Before I end off this video, I want to say thanks to the sponsor of this video, who is One Min Deco Shop on Etsy. They create these really great Animal Crossing portraits with some really cool pop-out 3D printed art. Their store is just full of really cool goodies like this, and I highly recommend checking it out. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check their store out. And I want to say a big thanks to them for supporting this channel. I really love these, and I'm hoping to get a hold of one myself very soon, because who doesn't love having cool little portraits like this? I know I need more stuff up on my walls, so I'm definitely going to get one for myself very soon. I'd love for you guys to tell me in the comments section down below the video, would you like to see any of these crossover characters or amiibo characters return to Animal Crossing New Horizons? Which ones do you think are the most likely to return, and do you think we could see a Mario character added to the game? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to help support the channel, click the join button down below the video to become a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of cool perks for doing so, like exclusive emojis, badges by your name, and you get featured at the end of every video as well, and that's just some of the perks. So if you want to learn more, click the link in the description or the join button. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, show your support, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more videos. You can check out my links and my merch in the description, and you can check out 2 more videos on the right side of the screen. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Animal Crossing video.